Good morning, dear students. Today I want to start a new chapter, that is pointers, chapter 8. Kindly open the chapter, page number 363. So now let me first define what is pointer. A pointer is a variable that holds a memory address, usually the location of another variable in memory. What does it mean? That means pointer is a variable. Say for example, you are storing in a variable a is equal to 10. So a is equal to 10. So 10 is a constant and a is the variable. So the variable address, variable a, that address of a in which variable it will be stored, that is called pointer. So let us see one example here how to declare the pointer. That is, the declaration is this type: data type, pointer symbol is asterisk mark, variable name int star pointer. Pointer can point to an address which holds int data. That means integer type of data it is storing. The variable is stored in the variable integer type of data is being stored. That's why it is being int. And star pointer means it is storing the address of some other variable. So let us see the example here. Yes, now here you can see one diagram. Just follow this diagram. Here you can see var 10. So var is a variable name. Inside the var, the value is stored 10, and this value is stored 10, and the address of var, the address of var variable is this one, and this address is being stored in another variable ptr, pointer. So this is the address of var. In the pointer variable, the address of var variable is stored, and the address of pointer is this. So now let us be more clear by getting the program. Just you see the program. Int var is equal to 20. One function we have created, void gigs int star ptr. Now in the ptr is one variable where address of var is stored. What it is stored? Address. So how we represent the address? By the short form of AND. So this is the short form of AND. It is called ampersand. So ptr is equal to address of var is stored in ptr. Now let us see the declaration. Cout value at ptr. What is the value stored in ptr? That is ptr value at var value at star ptr. Now let us run this program and see the output, what it is coming. Very simple program, so that you can understand. Now this function we are calling in the main program. See gigs this. So the output, when it will be called from this function, so this output will come on the screen. So let us see the output and just verify our answer. What is the first answer? Value at ptr. So in the ptr, what is the value stored? The value is stored of the address of this variable var. Let us see the diagram. Let us see the diagram again. In the ptr, what is the value stored? The address of this variable. So this is the value which is stored in ptr. So that's why the output came ptr is equal to this. Value at var is equal to var. So what is the value stored in var? It is 20. You have already seen in the diagram. And value at star ptr, that means pointer. This is the pointer representation. Pointer means what? Indirectly the value, that means whatever the pointer see in the ptr, the address of this, so when it will represent by asterisk, that is the pointer, so it will call as 10. So now in your program it is stored 20, so indirectly when you will give print cout star ptr and var is same. So like this, the pointer, declaring as a pointer, we can indirectly call the value which is stored in the original variable. So that is the use of pointers. Now there are three ways to create the that is give the arguments on the pointers. One is call by value, call by reference with pointer argument, and call by reference with reference argument. So there are three types of arguments. So call by value, call by reference, and call by reference with reference argument. So there are three types. So you can see on your book the examples are given. Let me tell you which values, that is which program you have to follow. One program it is given, page number 372, program 8.1. You can follow it and you can note it down on your lab copy. Program to create two array to store roll numbers and marks of some students whose number would be known at the run time. So this is the program. They have used the pointer and by using the array combination. Next is another one, 8.2 program is also there. So this is the combination of pointer and the array. So array you have already done in class 11. So here come to the portion, page number 383, 8.6, program to swap values of two variables using pass by reference method. So swapping two values you have already done. So here the same program they have done by using the pass by value. You can see in the page number 384, void swap int %x, that means argument they are calling the values by pass by reference. So another is given pass two variables by passing the pointers. You can see same program they have done by passing the pointers, that means indirectly they are calling the variable by using the pointer. Page number 384, program 8.7. So this kind of programs you can write small programs on your copy. As I have already discussed earlier in the video in the last class, that you can you have to write the 5 programs minimum from each chapter. So this is how the pointer works. So some more programs it is being given, page number 389, program 8.11. You can see program 8.11, that also you can write. So very easy programs given. Just the difference is that you are calling the values by the pointer. So just you go through it. In the next class we will discuss more topics about this pointer. Thank you.